Hey guys, welcome to the Doghouse. I'm Neon Dog, and this is Shining Force CD. Well, not this. What's in this? I just first want to start off by saying that when I was younger, I had a Sega CD, and then I had every game that you could possibly buy for the Sega CD. But growing up and moving around and you know, just time, ended up losing everything that I ever had as far as video game systems go. But now that I'm older, I'm starting to get back into collecting for these systems again, and I just recently picked up a Sega CD. And so I was mainly looking for this game. But this game in particular, I could only find on eBay, and I think the cheapest one was like 150 bucks, and the disc was scratched, and it didn't have a box or no manual or anything like that. So I got to looking around, and my wife had mentioned something to me about Etsy. So I went on Etsy and searched for it, and lo and behold, here it was. And this one right here only cost me $38.58, I believe, and then plus shipping, and I think the shipping was like $6. And it's not just the disc, it is the disc, the manual, and the case. How did I get it so cheap, you ask? Well, this is actually a reproduction. Reproduction manual, reproduction case art, and reproduction disc. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, you're not going to be able to play that in there without a modded system. No, you're wrong. Sega CD didn't use copyright protection back in the day, so you could actually burn your own discs and play whatever game you wanted to on that. I got this particular one. I got it from a store on Etsy called TS Game Repair. So if you're looking to buy you one, you can go ahead and check out his store and pick you one up. Anyway, without further ado, and let's get into this. Alright guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and open her up here and see how well they packaged it, so let's see if it'll survive shipping. Because those cases back in the day were notorious about breaking really easy. They left me a little note. Thank you so much for your order. Please let me know if anything else you need, including a free game on us. Oh, on the house. Enjoy. That's pretty cool. They gave us a free game with it. They packed it nice. There's the disc itself. I mean, it looks a bit on the dull side, but I don't quite remember, because it's been a long time since I had mine. I don't remember if it was real shiny like that anyway. So maybe this could be, I mean, almost the original. But see, you can tell right here, it actually says reproduction. So that way, if anybody gets any ideas thinking they're going to cash in and make them some money, people are going to be able to tell. It's still pretty nice. Let's go ahead and put this back in its case here. Then we'll go ahead and pull out the case. Now this is exactly as I remember, except mine, it had a huge crack from there to there. So these things were notorious for cracking really, really easy. Oh man, this brings back memories. Oh, there we go. So what do we got here? I gave us a wire head. It's pretty good. But the reason these always cracked all the time is because there used to be like a styrofoam block that would sit right here. So whenever you have your disc in there, and the styrofoam block would sit on top. But a lot of times you end up losing that styrofoam block, so just the slightest pressure on that would, it was broken. And that and the hinges here, they're so flimsy that they would break easy. So it's hard to find one of these nowadays without any cracks or anything like that in it. This is actually some pretty good quality stuff. This guy actually handmade this himself. The manuals are nice and glossy. I mean, it is a bit dull, but it is it says reproduction, so you can't expect it to be 100% accurate. But he did do a pretty good job there. I'm actually liking it. The real test will be, however, to see how it plays in the actual system itself. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and move all this out of the way, and I'm going to cut away, and then when I come back, I'll have my Sega CD up here, and we'll show you how it works. Alright, so there's the Sega CD. We're going to go ahead and load Shining Force CD in it and see if she'll boot up. Power on. Let's go ahead and move it up. Sorry guys, my tripod don't exactly go up in that direction. And start button. And there you have it. Starts. And plays. Now we can try the other one that they gave us to see what it does. So we'll go ahead and turn it off there. Go ahead and grab our other disc. Just so you know, I haven't switched disc. Still says reproduction right there. And now we're going to go ahead and take our wire head CD and we'll put it into there. And there you go. This is an actual game though. That's the opening scene. See? There you go. Let's hit the start button and you can actually see it there you go, just in case you don't believe that Sega CD will do that. So there you go. If you want to go ahead and buy you one and just play burn games, that's okay. You can use it for that, or you can go the route I did and just buy some reproductions like this, and then you can complete your whole set. Alright guys, there you have it. My opinion of the reproduction Shining Force CD for Sega CD. Is it worth the money that I paid for it? Absolutely. I mean, because I just want it basically for my collection. You know, a game that I can, anytime I want, I can just grab it and play it, and it looks good on the shelf. I'm not really looking for, as far as the collectability goes, to sell it, because that's not my intention. That's pretty much not my intention with anything that I buy. With that being said, I may have said wrong earlier. I actually paid $58.50 for this. Is it worth the $58.50? Yes, if you want to, you know, have something on the shelf that looks good that you can actually play. For me, this is well worth it. Well worth the price, and it still plays just the same as it would as the 150, or if you want a full complete in-box one, 250 plus for an original. This one, it works exactly the same. So for me, it was a no-brainer. I'm not willing to pay $250 for an old used game when I can pay $58 for a new one that works exactly the same. The only thing I didn't like is the artwork is kind of dull on both the disc and the manual and the case art. But that's something I can live with, because you know, I'm pretty much the only one that's going to be seeing this. Nobody else, so I don't care what they say. So with that being said, I'll see you next time, and this has been my doggone opinion.